Ladies and gentlemen, please stop flaming Mercy players when you get them on your team. If you get a Mercy on your team, it does not mean you have lost the game, ladies and gentlemen. I have been in like the most hellish situation where I've been playing this game since it is now, like I'm making this video at like 3 p.m. my time. I've been playing Overwatch since about 6 a.m. because I'm crazy. I wanted to get in and I wanted to get a massive load of experience in on the current patch just to make this video and talk about what's going on. Who are the winners and losers when it comes to the Mercy nerf? But all I've been faced with is every time there is a Mercy on our team, the team are flaming the Mercy into oblivion. Don't do this. Mercy is less powerful, sure, but she's still pretty good. You're still probably going to do okay with a Mercy on your team. It doesn't mean you're going to lose the game because you've got a Mercy. Ladies and gentlemen, repeat after me. If we get a Mercy on my team, it's fine, and I will be like, hey, that's cool. Because here's the thing, guys. Do you really want a Mercy player who might have hundreds of hours on Mercy playing Anna because you decided that Anna is now what you need and not the Mercy, or playing Moira when they've never touched Moira in their life? Don't do it, guys. Just work with them and play with them. It's still fine. I mean, let's be honest here. The difference with Mercy now is she just can't res somebody, pop Valkyrie, fly in and instantly res another target. Yes, and she's got 5 seconds less Valkyrie, but she's still Mercy. She's still got insane single target healing. She's still got, like, Moira and Mercy are the best healers in the game right now because Anna, yeah, she's good, but Anna gets blocked with a lot of defense matrix blocks her, barriers block her. They don't affect Moira. Well, they don't affect Moira's primary fire. Obviously, defense matrix affects Moira's orbs. And the same goes for Mercy. The beams are not affected. You can lock onto somebody, you can heal them. This is exactly what you want, right? Just don't worry. Anyway, let's talk about the winners and the losers of the Mercy nerf. Now, clearly, Mercy is a loser. That sounds really bad. I don't mean you're a loser, Mercy. I'm just saying you've lost because you've been nerfed. Well, she's lost power, right? So she has been nerfed. But Mercy also wins as well, because this is where we sort of get to see who are the actual good Mercy players and the people who want to play Mercy. We've all been there, haven't we? I've been there before this Mercy nerf, and it was, hey, Anna, can you play Mercy? Lucio, can you swap to Mercy? Zen, we need a Mercy because we've got a Lucio. And so you have to swap. You don't want to do it, but the reason why you did it is because you knew the enemy team had a Mercy. You needed parity. We both needed a Mercy, because if we don't have that, we don't have the res, and then we will lose the game, because it was basically an 8v6 fight when Mercy had Valkyrie available. That's no longer the case anymore. So Mercy loses but also wins, because if you've got a good Mercy, it's somebody who actually wants to play Mercy, and she is still a primary main healer in this game. So don't just discredit her because, oh, we've got a Mercy on our team. And let's not forget, her Resurrect is still basically the same. The standard Resurrect, it's 30-second cooldown, just doesn't get refreshed and instant cast when she pops Valkyrie. Oh, you can tell I'm getting quite incensed. Anyway. What we've also lost as well is fight duration. This is because fights typically lasted longer with the old Mercy. Let's say a fight lasts 35 seconds. Well, with this Mercy now, you'll be lucky if that fight lasts 20 seconds. I've noticed what's happening, and this is another winner, ladies and gentlemen, is dive comp. A lot of dive comp is everywhere. It's almost like dive with Moira or quad tank with Moira Lucio rushing into the point, which I'm going to make a video on that fairly soon. I'll show you how to do that, and I'll show you how to work around that, because this is becoming a super powerful strategy on 2CP. You just literally run in there with tanks, Moira and Lucio, and then you win. It's the Moira meatball comp. I made a video on this before showing you how some of the pros did it, or did a variation on it, but I want to show you how to do this on ladder and how to possibly get around it. Anyway, what we're looking at is fight duration is down now. So dive comp comes in, you get a pick. Oh my god, I've been playing some soldier, and I tell you something, when you kill somebody now, you know it. It's like, wow, we have just killed that person. So how are they going to come back? I mean, there was a point on, it was Hollywood, and there was an Anna on top of the cafe. You know when you the first attack, so I'm running forward, I'm playing soldier. I spray some shots into the cafe, fire a helix rocket. It's a lucky kill. Anna's dead. I mean, you guess you could say maybe it isn't luck, because I'm firing it at somebody, so I'm trying to hit them. But it's lucky that Anna's sort of strayed back into it, and it's killed her. This is good for me. In the past, that wouldn't matter, because you'd hear the Resurrect go off, and then she's back. The thing is, this team didn't have a Mercy. They had a Anna and a Zen. So I've just killed their primary healer. That means we win the fight. So we walk in, kill the rest of them, and it's great, and it's fine. It feels totally different. It feels like it felt before the Mercy meta, before the Mercy rework, which I think, I remember I was sitting on a coach with Seagull. It was pretty funny. Coming back from Gamescom, and Jeff put the video out of the Valkyrie rework. We were off back to the hotel, and we were like, what is this? This looks insane. We kind of thought it would be insane, but obviously we never knew how it would turn out. But yeah, Mercy became ridiculously insane. So it's been a while. Well, I mean, it's like 100, 150 days or something like that. It's been a long time since we've had the game in a state where you get a kill and suddenly that is very valuable. It's like, well, that person's probably not going to be brought back to life because there's not a Mercy on the other team. Now, if there is a Mercy on the team, yeah, well, they can be res, right? She's still got her res available. But this is definitely something I've felt. So in terms of winners, you could say DPS do win a little bit, because if you get that pick, it now feels like you've actually done something. You've accomplished something. You're not trying to shoot Mercy. You're just trying to kill anybody. Like whatever target presents itself, somebody's out of position, you'll just wipe them out. Now, talking about out of position, DPS may have slightly won, but they also lose, ladies and gentlemen, because they can't be insanely aggressive anymore. You can't just rush in like a crazy, and I've been guilty of this. I just run in like a madman, just, oh, I'm out of position, it doesn't matter. I've just tried to go and assassinate somebody because my Mercy, she's going to pop her Valkyrie. She's going to fly in like, hey, I'm Mercy, bring me back to life. That does not happen anymore. So you have to be much more considerate. You can't just rush around like a crazy. You can't be wildly out of position, because you're not going to get bailed out by Mercy. You will die. And then if you die, well, it's back to the spawn for you, and your team are probably going to lose that fight because they're going to be a player down before it even begins. So you need to be very, very careful. Mercy will not be bailing you out anymore. She kind of can still with her res, but you need to die near her. You can't just die miles away, because she doesn't have the instant cast on the resurrect, which she used to get when she popped Valkyrie. So who are the big winners here, right? In fact, let me just touch on another loser, who's Genji, because Moira is in the game quite a lot now, and Genji can't deal with Moira at all. In fact, if you're playing Genji, I would highly recommend you just avoid Moira. Try and kill the other support, because Moira it's going to be a bad day for you. Anyway, let's talk about winners. So I've been seeing these heroes in my games called Lucio and Ana, and I'm like, who are these, right? Where do they come from? Ana, Lucio, Moira. Moira is the biggest winner. The reason why Moira is the biggest winner right now is she replaces Mercy as the primary healer. So what we're seeing is a Moira Ana. That's kind of okay. Moira Zen. That's very nice. Moira Lucio. That's very, very nice as well. Especially for certain comps like the rushing onto the point in the Moira Meatball, the Slambulance, whatever you want to call it. Super powerful. What is happening is we are seeing a variety in support comps. There is no longer the one comp of Mercy Zen. Now, I played a lot of Moira during the Valkyrie sort of power of Mercy before she was nerfed, and yeah, I would play her, I would enjoy her, but a lot of the time I would be forced, essentially, to swap to a Mercy, because I know I'm not actually doing as much as the enemy team's supports are because they had a Mercy. Now this is different. If the enemy had a Mercy and I'm playing Moira, well, it doesn't matter. Like, we can just keep going at it and just sort of see what happens. It isn't like a set loss or a set win, because you've just got a better team comp than the enemy. So that is a really interesting thing to think about. Another thing as well, which has been really super interesting to me, is I've been playing Soldier and having a speed boost with Lucio, because Lucio, let's be real, Lucio has been fairly non-existent during the Mercy dominance, because, well, it was Mercy and Zen, right? Lucio, but speed boosts you to the point, it feels so refreshing to be able to move fast again. But not only that, I had an Ana and a Lucio, and Ana nano boosted me, and I popped Tac Visor, and annihilated everybody on the second point of, it was Horizon Lunar Colony. That felt great. It was like, wow, this feels awesome again. This is now another sort of viable tactic. It was always viable before, don't get me wrong. It's just that Ana seems to be coming back a little bit, because teams are not instantly going, we're just going to lose because we just don't have the Mercy. So we're going to lose, right, guys? Now, or they'd say, we've got the Ana, so we're going to lose, right? A lot of that would happen. Ana still, I think, is quite weak and is in a difficult position just because she can't heal through barriers and defense matrix, which that just totally screws her over, basically, for a healing output. If you come against a good Ana, a good D.Va player, they'll shut you down. You come against a good Winston, he'll shut you down. There's just a lot of people who can shut down Ana, whereas Moira has got the get out of jail clause with a sort of little, I forgot what it's called. Is it called Fade? I think it's called Fade, right? Where she can just jump away really quick. She's invulnerable to damage. She's fast. She can move. She can heal herself with her orbs. She's just much more durable. So I think, guys, I want to end this video on this. We are going to revisit this topic in a couple of weeks or so, once we've got a certain meta in play. I want you to do this, though. If you see a Mercy on your team, do not berate them. Do not flame them. Do not tell them to get off Mercy. It doesn't mean you've lost the game. All it means now is the enemy team don't have to have a Mercy to counter your Mercy. Yes, she's not as effective, but it isn't a throw. You are throwing the game by saying, get off the Mercy, play an Ana. The Mercy player might not even be capable of playing Ana. A lot of Mercy players, actual Mercy players, I'm not talking about people who just filled Mercy because they had to, people who enjoy Mercy, the unfortunate thing with that hero is the skill set doesn't really apply to other heroes. So you can't just go away and say, right, go and play a hit scan healer or an aim-based healer when you've been playing a healer that's not reliant on aim. You can't do that to these players. What I will say, though, if you are a Mercy player, guys, do think about playing Moira. Moira is much more forgiving than Ana and Lucio as well, because you can... you don't need to be supremely accurate to heal. Obviously, you can only heal in short range around you unless you throw like a wonderful orb. Your primary fire, your secondary fire for damage, you still have to aim for that, but it is slightly forgiving. But now is like the ideal time to try and go and learn Moira, because Moira, this is the Moira meta, I think, what we're going into. It's Moira plus any whatever support you would like for whatever combination you would like. But don't worry if sometimes Moira is Mercy. It'll be fine. Ladies and gentlemen, I've been Stylosa and this is Unit Lost. This video has been made off the back of, I made the video at like 3 p.m. and I've been playing Overwatch since about 6 a.m. because I just absolutely wanted to get in there and play as much of this as I could just to see what's going on, get some early feeders out there and just feel the way this game is going right now. And I think it's in a good place. Just stop the Mercy hate, guys. All right, guys, I'm Stylosa and this is Unit Lost. If you enjoyed the video, then like the video. You can subscribe to the channel, follow me on Twitter, which is @UnitLostGaming, and I will catch you on the next one. Toodaloo.